Hello, you awesome video makers! Today I'm going to talk about the number one thing that you can do to attract your ideal customers. So I live here in Boston, and when I first moved here, which was about 15 years ago, I didn't understand a lot about the local culture. One of the first things that I did when I got here was like, I want to see the beaches. So I want to go down to Cape Cod and check out, the famous beaches that they have there. So a friend of mine and I drove down to a town called Woods Hole. And when we got there, we were driving around and we were looking for the local beach and we couldn't find it. So we saw this guy walking along the road and I said, hey, he looks like, he's local. Let's ask him. So we pulled over, rolled down the window, and I went up to him and I said, hey man, do you live around here? And he turned to me and he said, what's it mattah? I was like, oh, the local greeting. Anyway, it turned out he warmed up and he did tell us where the beach was, but my point with all this is that his response to me is exactly the same as what you're going to get every time you reach out to your prospective clients, to your ideal target audience. They're always going to come back to you and say, what's it matter? Like, why does it matter to me? And if in your presentation, you're not telling them why it matters, they're not going to pay any attention at all. Like if all you're talking about is yourself and you're not talking about them and their problem, they just don't care. I've been helping entrepreneurs tell their why does it matter story probably for about the last 10 years. And I've come to believe two things. The first one is that everyone has a story that's worth listening to. And the second thing that I believe is that if you have a story worth listening to, then you have a responsibility to get it out in the world. And yet what I see over and over is a lot of entrepreneurs, they've got this great gift, they've got this great passion, but when it comes time to tell their story, they kind of drop the ball. And this is even more pronounced when it comes to telling your story on video. A lot of people take a look at video and they go, oh, it's too much trouble, it's too daunting, it's going to take too much time, it's going to cost too much money. I'd like to bust those myths wide open. So I've created a 5-day mini course that will help you get over the challenges of telling why it matters to your audience using simple tools like your smartphone and live video to reach an audience of any size. This course is free. Come over to awesomevideomakers.com, or if you can remember this better, livestreamrockstar.com, and sign up for the free course, and I'll see you in the videos that you're making.